Welcome
Woo.
to a World Cup football tussle. Yes, we've pushed to the side the Prem on a sabbatical, and it's
Right.
now we're going to talk about World Cup. And yes, it's good to have that. Anyway, what do you think?
Listen, it's a shame. I mean, Nigeria ain't in the World Cup, so
Well, I did say they could win
I'm
it last.
I'm riding the England flag right now.
Yep, and they started very well. We can kick off with that game anyway. Still, what do you think of the performance there? It was what's it called? It was a chaotic kind of game where it stop and start
one,
because of the
one of the
nonsense going
longest games I've seen in a long time. It was a long game as well. I was at work. Next minute, my lunch break was done. The game was still on. I was thinking, how long? But
on. Yeah,
no. Listen, the performance didn't tell me what I already know about this team. I expected England to win by those margins, and I don't want to put a downer on the performance. It's just I didn't expect England to concede 2 goals against Iran, but I was just happy for the young boys like Bellingham getting his first goal for England.
yeah,
Because I was saying you need to add more goals to your game when you're playing at this level. Um,
definitely.
Bukayo Saka is showing the reason why people like Foden and Jack Grealish can't start. There's a
That's
pecking
a
order.
fact. Even Sterling is showing what's it called. I might
Even
be
us,
rubbish there for Chelsea, but when I'm around with better kind of like caliber players, even though Mount's still there, but when I'm around better caliber players, I wake up.
it's
I
true,
wake up.
definitely. I feel this shows you the levels of Saka, where if you're first team for Arsenal at that age, you're first team for England. People like Jack Grealish, who's on
100
100
million,
million,
isn't he?
100 million, you can't start for Man City. 100 million, you can't start for England. And I feel like the pecking order with England now goes Saka and Sterling on the wings. Then you got Rashford definitely coming on straight away first, and then probably it's a roll of the dice between Foden and
What we
and Jack
saw,
Grealish.
what we
You know,
saw,
but
what we saw.
for,
Yeah,
for good performance, Harry Maguire done well. Even though
yeah.
he was a fault for the first goal, it was wrong sided, so it showed the rustiness in it. But all in all, it was
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
performance. But conceding 2 goals against an Iranian team, I didn't expect
Was
us to
poor.
concede against was poor.
Yeah.
That was my
Should have
take.
been, as you said, it should have been a guarantee. What's it called?
Should be a guaranteed
Clean
clean
sheet.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
Pickford
as I
didn't step
said,
up.
what's it? I totally agree with you on what you said there. Really, I mean, it's a game that England. This was a gimme anyway. Still, it's just about how many England would score. So that's what it was
Yeah,
about. Very good to see the young player, as you said, the young players stepping up. Was it each time Jude Bellingham starts performing like this? It's another £10 million on the huge price tag. That's already over 100
he,
million
sh- he
already.
should he should just learn from Sancho. Don't go to Man United.
Yes,
Learn
come
that.
to Liverpool. We'll wait for you.
Next,
Don't go to Man
Arsenal,
City. Come to Liverpool. That's.
Arsenal,
But anyway,
young
we'll,
talents.
we'll talk about that. What's it called? Maybe when the Prem resumes. But yeah, definitely. What's it called? Saka's, as you said, showed his continuous form from Prem into the World Cup. Very good for him there. Sterling, as we spoke about, what's it called? Stepping up.
Yeah,
Always a trusted player under Southgate there. Rashford, I think only he needed two
three
touches.
touches, three
It was the
touches.
next. Grealish, as we said, came on and it was a tapping, but good play from
Wilson.
Callum Wilson there and stuff. But yeah, the only downside, as you said, was the conceding the goals there. But it's a group that
Or
England should
or
top anyway.
or Harry Kane no scoring and being a provider. I'm sure
Yeah,
after that
that
game,
was that was
you'd have been
Harry
scored.
Kane. Harry
You'd
Kane would definitely be fuming. Players like Harry Kane, Salah, any top Aguero pass strikers, you name it.
yeah.
When you're having a build due time and you score what they called six and you don't get even one, it's a blowout.
It's a
So what's it
blowout,
called?
guys.
And
And
then hopefully for
and
him,
and
the
for the
ankle's okay.
and for the
Yeah.
viewers that don't know about Billy Duke time, they just have to watch the old school Predator. Is it 1986 or 1987?
Yeah. It's around those times there's
Top
still what's
film,
it
top
called?
film.
You
They
can
have me
have me some
sometimes.
fun. But
You can
yeah,
have
so
me.
what's it called? Eat green berets for breakfast and all sorts. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And then yeah, so what's it called? I mean, England is a good all round performance there. Do you think the same lineup against USA? You definitely should still, yeah, because USA
Uh,
game
I,
on Friday.
with what I saw, same lineup. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, definitely. And
same
then
lineup.
if you can get 2-0 up or whatever, or 3-0 up, even though it'd be a tougher game there, then you make the additional changes like he did there.
Yeah.
But well done, good start from England there, and then let's see how
Although
it
wait,
goes.
on, one thing. I'm sorry, just before we move on. Mount though, I'm just upset Madison is injured, but this Mount guy, he keeps getting to the. I mean, he was okay today. He was okay, but
because it's
you're the number
it's been
10. You're
more.
meant to create. Like I don't see enough, man.
Yeah. It
I
was.
don't see enough.
I saw more creation from what's it called, even Declan Rice than him. But
Exactly.
anyway,
I think for me, Mount should be fighting with. He should be fighting with Bellingham in midfield, like because he plays a bit further up. I don't know,
yeah,
man.
it's not enough. It's not enough. It's
No,
not
no,
enough for him. But what's it called?
Oh yeah.
He's one of them. Another one of Southgate's favourites, anyway. So,
oh, sorry,
we'll see. The only thing I may be a bit disappointed on, maybe I'm being a bit biased there. Maybe could have bought on Arnold there. Could have bought on Arnold. You know, just the game is the game. You must just bring a bit. What's it called? How many subs can you make? 5, is it?
No need. He made all of them.
Anyway,
No
I think the Harry Maguire one changed the what's it called? What it would have maybe. I don't know if Arnold was going to come on, but that would have been a perfect opportunity. You know, even when I think when Trippier went down with the old foot there, still he was complaining to the ref. Yeah, you could have taken him off there. But anyway, we'll move on to the other game in the group there. USA versus Wales. A great result for Wales there because in the first half. They're lucky to maybe even only be 1-0 down because the quality of USA was telling there, especially with
I think the performance was
and passport
yeah exactly what you said. I think the performance was a bit shaky. I think USA started the game strongly and then they faded out, and then vice versa. Wales started poorly and finished it strong. Obviously Gareth Bale still in the limelight, but I would say the player for me that game was I don't know if he's still under the Chelsea's book, Ampadu, whatever his name is.
Could easily be on the books because there's so many people on the books.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Remember from 2-3 years ago.
Exactly.
So somewhere else.
He showed a lot of. I liked a lot of that. I know some fans might take my head off, but I wouldn't mind some of that. You know, in Arsenal and have that kind of play on the bench because sometimes you need like a. He's definitely a better upgrade than Lukonga. So, but yeah, he played well. He played very well.
I agree. What's it called? It was a star man performance. Did he go off with a bit of a knock or something?
Yeah. I think it was.
So hopefully for him, it's nothing. What's it called? Serious, and it's just
hopefully.
That's a big game for them. Wales next game against Iran because that puts the pressure now on USA to try and get something against England because they don't really want to be going into the last game because. If they lose to England, you expect Wales to beat what's it called Iran. So it could come down to goal difference for what's it called second place. That's depending on England if they don't blow themselves. But yeah, Wales is a good result there for them, as you said. Man of the moment there, Gareth Bale there, Lord Bell of Wales there with a nice penalty there. The keeper went the right way. Maybe a bit disappointed, maybe that it went straight through him anyway. But good result there. For them. Moving on to quickly for the other game was Senegal versus Netherlands.
I wouldn't waste my time on that
anyway. Yeah, the only thing I say about both teams, especially more about Netherlands there, no strikers of any top quality nowadays. They've been struggling for quite a while now. Is it since Van Persie? Who was the last good Dutch striker?
Van Persie.
See? How many years ago was that ago?
Almost a decade. Almost a decade ago.
So a whole of their that league or in other leagues there, they can't produce any Dutch strikers.
They can't produce nothing. All I keep seeing is the same. Even though he didn't get, I was surprised. I don't know if it was the old Spurs man there.
It was the one that Mourinho. As soon as Mourinho came in there, he saw him for 5 minutes and said, "You're on your bike, Governor Jensen or whatever Jansen," and it was off the flop.
I know, even though Everton flop scored today, Klassen as well. But listen, with Holland, for me, if they get to the quarterfinals, they should celebrate that. I look at this. I look at the entire squad. The squad is full of defenders and just players.
Stiffness.
Stiff journeyman. There's no thing of real quality. I look. Obviously, you got exciting players that like Depay, Gakpo, or Baiko, wherever his name is, or
I think he'll be going somewhere next summer. I think maybe miss a trick.
I heard the sniffing him, but other than that, they don't have like an out-and-out goal scorer, and I feel that will be the downfall.
There you go. Quarterfinals, if they get that, it's a
Yeah,
successful
just
World Cup for them still. But Senegal, they missed Mane, obviously. They didn't have enough cutting edge up there still. And then the goalkeeper, Mendy, and now what's he called? He's living over the hype there. He's making howlers for club and country there still. At fault for both goals there, really.
Since it was given Golden Gloves.
Yeah, it seems like he's got what's it called? He's got maybe fairy liquid on them nowadays. Sliding through or whatever still.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean Senegal. I don't know who they got in their next game. Let me have a quick check who they got in the next game. They got
is it
Qatar.
Qatar?
So they need to beat them anyway to give them some kind of hope going into the final game.
If
anyway,
if they don't win that, then boy, it should have been told.
That's it. Yeah, then that's it. And then let's quickly go to the opening. What's it called?
Please, are we going to go? No,
just say. All I wanted to say was Qatar become the first. What's it called? Host that lose the first game of any World Cup. That's what I have to say, and we know why. So move on to what's it called? Yeah, there you go. Still, I don't know. There were the fans. Whatever fans they had, they were all going off at halftime anyway. There was like what's it called? Only 1/3 of the stadium. But yeah, moving on there still. So who's your pick to win this World Cup anyway?
What? Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Brazil.
Yep. I'm edging with Brazil because I did say that in the last episode there. But yeah, so Brazil is, I think it's about time that they won it again, even though other teams have got longer droughts anyway still. But Brazil look like, what's it called, the hot favorites. Who's your dark horses?
You go first on this one.
Dark horses, because you can't really call Argentina a dark horse because they even though they haven't won it for a long time, they're dark horses.
Yeah.
Maybe my dark horses are the Three Lions.
How can the Three Lions be dark horses?
Wow. Well, I look at the other teams there. What's it called? Wow. Germany can't be dark horses. Can Spain be dark horses? The dark horses have to be what? Someone like Uruguay?
I don't know, but Uruguay. England are one of the tournament favorites.
It's true. What's it called? Let me have a look there. Uruguay are old. And Portugal are old. I'm looking at the fixtures there still. I'm struggling there for dark horses there still. Let me have a quick look. Croatia, no. Belgium, no, because the fence is too old. So maybe I'm struggling there. So what's it? So yeah, I'm going for. I have to go for England. Go on.
Wow, that is just ridiculous. Then I'm going for England. Dark horses. It's easy. It's easy. No, it's easy. I could do that. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy.
Listen, time permitting, get your own.
No. That's my own England. If you want to go for England,
how can you copy me?
I'm not copying you. What? So what? You know what? You do own England?
I do actually. Come on, Southgate. Always thought maybe you might win it this time, you mug.
No.
But yeah, we'll move on then anyway because we're undecided on not cleaning.
You know what? Just to be a bit different from you, I'll probably go with Denmark.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, but I don't think they've got enough anyway. But yeah, we'll see who's their main goal scorer.
Don't worry about Denmark. They come up.
There you are then. All right then, no problem. So talk about goal scoring. Who's your pick for golden boots?
Whew. Messi.
Yeah, Messi. I'm thinking because I'm thinking who am I thinking? I'll go for Mbappe. Blew himself last time out. Did he blow himself? How many?
He didn't score a goal. I think he scored one goal or no goal.
Yeah. So what's it called? Maybe it's time for him to arrive. So I'm going for Mbappe.
All right.
And what's the final one? Is there any other final?
I don't know. What biggest? Who do you think is going to flop? Or who's going to be one of the big teams that's going to flop this tournament?
What's it called? Portugal have to be careful. Let's have keep an eye on Portugal because that game against Ghana is an important one because obviously. I look at Portugal, France have to be careful as well still because sometimes they're a bit shaky. We've seen that in the past where they've not even got out of the group stages. But I'm looking at who is it? Quickly, Spain should be all right. Belgium are going to be the flops. No strikers there.
I know. I was gonna go with.
So that's it. I'm going with Belgium. I'm
I
sorry
was
to
gonna
beat
go
you
with.
to it.
I was gonna go with Belgium. Yeah, I think for Belgium, I don't want to see the same backline again. Goodness gracious! Like, how long have they been keeping without Ventorgen?
Toby's definitely playing. Toby's definitely playing. I don't know about your boy. What's it called? I don't know if he's. I know he's not even on the books. Is he? Is he?
I'm not too sure, but the guy Leicester should be starting straight away. Fees or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's brave enough. But that's how what's it called? Flops maybe. What's it called? Belgium there.
What my biggest flop? I think there's when I go through it. I was gonna go with Belgium, but to be different, I'll probably go with Spain.
Okay, yeah, definitely, because they're a funny team with, as what's it called? We spoke before off air about Enrique and the way he's biased.
Yeah, I know
certain players are there, and then what's it called? You got people that are past their sell by date in Busquets, Alba, Asuaqueta, and all sorts there still. Yeah. And then left-footed centre backs that are going to be playing in Torres and then Laporte and then Simon in goal and all. There's all sorts of gone names there.
I'll be honest, I just don't like him as manager.
Yeah, well, definitely. What's it called? We'll see how it goes anyway. Still, but as we want to keep it a quick episode there. Anything left out? What's it called? Grand Champ?
No, nothing really. Just well done to England, well done to Southgate.
Yeah.
And I'm especially happy for the black boys in the team.
Yeah, definitely. After how it ended in the Euros.
Exactly. Like Sterling, Bellingham, Rashford. And I was glad that they were the ones to carry England through for the first game. And fans should remember this. Or the fans who were giving this guy sticks and trying to take their heads off, you should remember that we win as a team and we lose as a team. Because today, Saka and Demlo have put you guys 3-4 goals ahead.
There you go. And then you're doing all this.
Exactly. You've had a good evening.
Everywhere in Box Park and all that. So take the good, take the bad, and take the ugly.
Well, we don't do ugly here. But anyway.
Well, what's it called? It was ugly or bad when it was the penalties there still. But yeah, definitely well done anyway still. If anything you could want to say for we're going to do a few of these World Cup special edition of football tussles there. So if you've got any comment, things that you want us to add to the episodes.
Yeah, let us know, man. Give us a shout, man. Give us a shout. Like, it's a quick comment. It don't hurt. Just put it down. Good, bad, wherever it is. Just let us know how you're feeling. All right?
Go on, England.
Shout it.
Yeah.